All right.
Okay. All right. We are. All right, Geraldine.
Okay. Thank
Oh,
you, Ida. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. How are you? We're here today to celebrate the annual Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich yearbook, which is getting ready to come out, along with a scavenger hunt and all kind of great things for 2024. Some of the ladies who will be in the yearbook and contributing to the scavenger hunt are in the room with me here. First off, I want to say thank you to Ida for hosting us. Thank you, Ida.
thank you so much for having me be a part of it. I'm
Hey,
always
my
happy to serve.
pleasure. Yes, ma'am. And you know what? I think you know what we're going to start with you, and then we'll like come back to me, so to speak. Let's have a little conversation because I
Oh,
know we've been connected for a minute on LinkedIn, but we really hadn't done anything together. So this is like our first collab.
yes, it is. I interviewed you probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was a wonderful experience. And I guess at that time, God was like, "Not yet." and
Yep, always.
and then somehow we got reconnected recently, and it has been amazing ever since. So I am so glad. I guess God is saying now is the time.
Yes, now is the time. Now, for those who don't know you, tell them about this platform.
Well, I am a visibility strategist, and I create products and services to help people to get more visibility on their products and services. I mean, we know the different things that happen on social media. Sometimes you get seen, sometimes you don't.
Hmm.
As an IT professional for over 30 years, I kind of look at the what's going on behind the scenes of any type of software or platforms that I'm on, and to keep up with the algorithms is virtually impossible. So, to me, it's important that you have your brand in various different places so that people are able to reach out to you um, and not be caught up in an algorithm. You
Okay, so
know,
tell people, where they will be able to find us after all of this is done today.
yes, we're going to be repurposing this interview, this thing here as on our TV channel. It's going to be on my channel called Conversations That Matter, and it's going to be airing on Fire TV, Roku, and Apple. So we'll be editing it up for television.
Perfect. Okay, well, let's get into a bit about, why we're here. Number one, I am Geraldine B. Thomas. I am the founder of Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich. It's been this journey for me where I've had various businesses, but they always were around women coming together to do stuff. So I finally branded myself and branded the business as Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich because if we partner, we boost our chances of prosperity. Because as you know, it's hard to market by yourself. And being that LinkedIn is my favorite platform,
Mhm.
and it's so big and vast. And all of our connections, you know, they're there for a reason. And my thing is that they're there for us to partner with. Don't just say hi, thank you for inviting me to partner or excuse me to connect. Ask them, how can we partner? Don't let your connections and your followers just dry up. Reach out, have a conversation. Not everyone is a client, but they might have your clients in their LinkedIn Rolodex. And that's what I'm all about. How to get the women in your Rolodex to partner with you so you can do stuff where you can get in front of their audience on LinkedIn and their clients. with some of my ladies today, starting with Linda, because we've been together forever, Linda. We've been through it all.
Yes, we
So
have.
I want to introduce Linda Murray Bullard. She is the business plug, and she's always putting me on her show. She's giving me advice. We do stuff together, and it's so great that she's a part of the yearbook once again, and she's doing a bit more with us. So, Linda, please tell everyone who you are and who you want to partner with, and what they can expect from you in 2024.
Absolutely. So my name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. And what I do is I help businesses create solid foundations and infrastructure that support their future growth and their future success. And so I do that by doing a 360 business assessment where we look at how they're structured, their operations, their marketing and sales, distribution channels, their financial management, and their customer service. And I am looking to work with women who are serving those who have new or struggling businesses that feel like they've hit the wall. So, mind coaches, people who do life coaching, people who do financial coaching, if you do anything in a targeted specific area, then I can help them prepare for you, and together we can help businesses build a solid foundation, especially those in life and mindset coaching and those in financials.
Excellent. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Next up here, we have some of the ladies who were a part of my cohort that I put together, and they were phenomenal. And they are, of course, putting their business DNA into the yearbook as well. So we're going to start with Misha because you stalked me. And I love that message that you sent to me on LinkedIn. It warmed my heart. It's like, oh my God, people like me. I'm doing something. So, Misha, please introduce yourself. Tell everyone what you're working on for 2024 and who you'd like to partner with in 2024.
All right. Well, thank you, Geraldine. Again, I'm honored to be a part of this where we dedicate space for women to rise, thrive, and unlock their full potential. And currently for 2024, what I'm working on is a magazine called Girl Get Up, designated to the purpose and the resilience of women that reflect, that are just like me, who were corporate imposters.
Oh, okay. Now, what exactly is a corporate imposter?
Yeah. 10 women, various and the people that I would love to partner with, it is other life coaches, mindset coaches, real estate agents, attorneys, especially those who are in the
Ooh, okay. We've lost her for a moment. We'll let her come back and we'll come back to her. Okay, Pamela, please introduce yourself. Tell everyone what you're working on and who you'd like to partner with in 2024.
Hello, I'm Pamela Sharp, and I am a spiritual mindset authenticity coach. And what I do is I help leaders, entrepreneurs, and business people align their business and personal goals by being more authentic. So once they understand their values and their goals, we help them to align that with whatever businesses they're in so that they can be more effective globally in this global economy. And most of the challenges we help them with are really business, are really personal. We're really trying to help people to learn to love themselves more, to grow into their spirituality and understand that they're part of a global society and it's not just a me society or your one business society. So my aim is to facilitate meaningful personal and business or professional transformation leading to impactful success for all of my clients. I'm working on a couple of projects right now, finishing up my book, Move, How to Get Out of Your Own Way, which will be a book, a webinar series, and a course. And we'll also have a workbook that goes along with that. I'm also working on a new project with one of my co-marketing partners, Miss Nisha Scott, and that will be launching. Actually, we have two projects. We just started our podcast,
I
which
saw
launched
that.
last week. Yes, the podcast is How to Let Go. Oh, I forgot the title already. Let's talk about that shit that
Uh-huh.
you've been running from. So it's all about mindset, business, family, relationships. We'll talk about a lot of a lot of different things that impact people's success and mental mindset. And that's one of our projects that we're working on. I'm so excited about that. And then we'll be working on a couple of conferences that we'll be putting out. So I'm pretty busy
Okay.
this year, along with my coaching,
Wow.
building the group coaching program, and really excited that I had an opportunity to be a part of Smart Women Partner. I've met some amazing women, and it has really been helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Melanie, hi, how are you? Please introduce yourself. Tell us what you're working on and who you'd like to partner with in 2024.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, depending on the time that you're joining us, whether you're joining us live or for a replay. And thanks for your warm welcome. I'm a business attraction and event success coach. What does that mean? It means I love helping inclusive leaders and dynamic teams not be the best kept secret. We do that using gifts, incentives, great ideas just to help them differentiate themselves so that the world knows exactly what problems you help them solve in less steps. I love Jerry Lynn's invitation to share what I'm working on. A course is about to emerge right after the cohort, which is creating connections to scale. There's a book coming.
Wow.
We just launched an event alchemy audio room. So my first real audio room. So thank you so much, Pamela and Misha, for sharing the week of launches. My co-marketing partners are really organizations with leaders who love to learn to earn, and event professionals who enjoy working behind the scenes at live or virtual events, and fellow introverts who want to help building lasting global relationships.
There we go. Introvert. That's the magic word. Love that. I am such an introvert. It may not seem like it right now, but I am one to the 10th degree. Okay, love that. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
I think I'd like to share the wish. I'm certified in trust. So helping people ignite trust in our fragile world. So to help you approach having conversations, and sometimes it's the challenging ones, because we have a variety of roles as family members, as employers, as committee members, as board members, as entrepreneurs, as partners, from so many different perspectives. So one of the things I'm delighted to share in the yearbook are some ways that we can explore opportunities to ignite trust. So that's what I'd love to share.
Okay, loving that. Okay, that's going to be great for that scavenger hunt too when they go on those clues to learn how to build trust. All right, thank you so much. And next up, we have Jennifer. Jennifer, how are you? Happy New Year. Please introduce yourself, share what you're working on, and who you like to partner with in 2024.
Hi, Geraldine. Thank you so much for having me. Hi, ladies. It's been great to be a part of this cohort. My name is Jennifer McLean. I am the CEO and founder of Mission Inspire. Inspire is an acronym, which means inspire new solutions and possibilities that inspire results and empowerment. I help professional women prioritize themselves so that they can lead impactful lives without sacrificing their own personal growth. Because one of the things I know is that a lot of times we're focusing on everybody else and we're not focusing on ourselves. And so really the goal of the coaching that I do is really get people to really prioritize your own growth. And so I'm hosting in January a Chart Your Course workshop, which is really giving people dedicated time to reflect on 2023 and plan for 2024. So I'll have 2 virtual workshops and an in-person workshop for those that are in the Chicagoland area. And I'm also launching a group coaching program in March. I haven't finalized the name yet. I'm thinking about calling it Reprioritize You. As I said, it's a way to get people to focus on themselves. And I'm looking to partner with other coaches as well as women empowerment groups. I would love to partner with the nonprofit organizations. I didn't talk about my background. I've been in nonprofits my whole career. And I know as nonprofit professionals, we are so impact focused that we're not focusing on ourselves. And then finally, I would love to partner with employee resource or affinity groups.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. And last but not least, Miss Gwen, who's new to our little family here. Thank you so much for sponsoring this yearbook and just being a part. And I look forward to really prospering with you in 2024. So Gwen, please introduce yourself, share what you're working on, and who you'd like to partner with in 2024.
Thank you so much, Geraldine. This is so awesome. It's really empowering to be able to connect with powerful entrepreneurs, with powerful people that have a calling in their individual areas. And so I'm really thankful for this opportunity and looking forward to really getting to know each and every one of you in 2024 and beyond. And so to tell you a little bit about myself, I am what I call a 4D shift coach, a mind shift wealth life strategist. And I've developed a coaching system called the 4D Shift Coaching System, which consists of 4 main pillars: demand your mind shift, designate your expertise, discover your wealth room, and design your blueprints. It's all about being able to first mind shift so that you can put yourself in the position to designate the areas of expertise that you can bridge so that you can develop a productive and profitable training coaching business and be able to discover your wealth room. Your wealth room really is connected to the purposes, your passions, and as you bridge your expertise with your passions and your different experiences, you're able to really discover and get clarity so that you can lay a foundation for your training or coaching business. And then the last pillar, as I mentioned, is designing your blueprints. It is really critical to develop. It's like your GPS for shifting your mindsets in the various areas, your GPS for being able to have blueprints regarding how you're going to implement the designated areas of expertise in building your coaching business, as well as, empowering your clients, empowering yourself, and being able to have blueprints to keep you on track, as well as to be able to figure out, okay, we followed this GPS, this blueprint, let's tweak it. Because many times we will have programs, we will set up steps, but when we blueprint it, it really gives us exactly where we need to go and where we need to tweak so that we can accomplish what we want to accomplish. And so that's the nuts and bolts of the 4D Shift coaching system. And it really is all about bridging your career and your calling and being able to build wealth and generational wealth. I'm a strong believer in how important it is to build generational wealth and for what we do to live beyond us. I used to teach. I'm technically an adjunct professor for the law school that I graduated from, University of Detroit Mercy School of Law, and I taught estates and trusts. And when you realize how important generational wealth is, when you realize what can be done when you're able to give your generations, your circle of influence, a leg up so they're not starting from scratch, is powerful. And so that's why I believe whether you're working 9 to 5, that we should have a business that we are building, because we can't pass on our jobs, but we can pass on our expertise in the form of some sort of training business, whether you do it part-time or whether you develop it into full-time. So that's what I'm passionate about. In terms of what I have going for 2024, I'm actually just recently launched my first boot camp. I feel very strongly about a boot camp approach, being able to immerse my clients in learning what they need to learn. This boot camp is Believe Boss Blueprint Boot Camp. And I also, you have a certain period of time that we implement what we learn, because many times we go to different programs and we learn a lot, but then when we walk away, we don't quite know how to put everything together. So part of my boot camps is helping you apply what you learn together. In regards to who I would love to partner with other coaches to bring in the mind shift component and the wealth life balance component, as well as offering workshops to different either nonprofits, entrepreneur organizations, even corporate settings, because when we are able to shift our mindsets, when we're able to bring the best out of ourselves, we either become the best that we can be in our 9 to 5 situation, as well as the best that we can be in terms of our business situation. And so that's what 2024 and beyond looks like for me. And I'm really, really excited.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Well, all of us have some great stuff going on. So I guess I should share what I have going on in 2024. Let's see. What don't I have going on? Well, we have the Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich yearbook that's getting ready to come out very soon, which will have a scavenger hunt embedded in it this time around. It was like the missing link for me last time. And I want to make sure that the women who sponsor it, as well as the ones that I talk about in the yearbook, get exposure. So with the scavenger hunt, the ladies have, they're giving me content. And I'm taking that content and we're going to create clues and tasks for our readers to go and learn about us, our upcoming events, and of course, how we can help them in 2024 to grow their business. And we're also going to have business game nights twice a month, where we're going to work together on those clues and tasks and work on some other stuff. And we're going to weave in some networking and small groups, along with, we're going to throw in some ladies who have magazines, podcasts, and all that great stuff, who are looking for people to interview, to be a part of their stuff in 2024. So you're going to come, you're going to play games, you're going to meet new people, you're going to leave learning how to co-market and just have fun, and want to come back again and bring some friends along with you. And of course, I am putting together a list of 200 women who can help you grow your business in 2024. And the ladies that you see right now, they're also part of that list. And with those ladies, we're going to be doing some cool stuff that's going to implement the 2024 1 million woman link up. My passion has always been trying to figure out how I can get 1 million women on LinkedIn to just do something together, because none of us should be on LinkedIn trying to market our businesses. It's like we're cycling our stuff to the same people, and they're getting a little nose blind to what we have going on. So the goal is to see how we can get into 20, 30, 40 more feeds this year and show other women how to partner, be it come together, create a newsletter issue, work on a LinkedIn Live together, do a panel discussion on the audio. Let's learn how to use LinkedIn together so we can build our audiences. And that's what I have going on for 2024. And it's gonna be fun. Okay. Since we've all gone through what we're working on for 2024, let's discuss basically, how we would like to work together in 2024. Let's not let all this great energy go to waste. So, ladies, how do you see us working together in 2024? What do you want us to do to carry over the vibe and everything that we've had for the past 4 months? We've been together in close quarters. Pamela, we're going to start with you.
All right. Well, I think that one of the ideas I would love to see us do collaborate on is a joint project with all of the women. Maybe it could be a health summit. It could be a business summit, since we're all business women. It can be something where we actually come together, put on a summit or even a workshop where we share our gifts and actually teach people how to do something, and they walk away with an actual project finished or something like that. And we come up with a workbook that we can market, that we can put out. It can either be free or it can be something that's paid, where we each submit our chapter based on whatever it is that we decide to share with the audience.
Okay.
And it could be paid or free, either way. But that could be something that would be a Smart Woman Partner quarterly event that goes on, something that will help draw more people into the group.
Okay. Misha, you have some ideas?
Unmute.
Okay, girl.
Just off the top, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So another probably impromptu idea would be not a summit nor a workshop, but a
Okay, we're gonna come back to you while you work on the technical thing there. Gwen, you're brand new to us, so I'm pretty sure you have some fresh ideas. Maybe how would you like us to work together? How would you like to work with these ladies and the other ladies?
Well, I do like the idea of having the quarterly summits that could be focused in on a particular area. We all bring a piece of that so that we can transform the lives of the people that attend. And I also like the idea of doing regular LinkedIn events that focus on a particular area, and maybe we rotate who is going to be the co-hosts so that we can highlight everyone's expertise, but everyone is still able to bring their piece of expertise to the forefront in those. And I've always had this dream, if you will, to have what I call kind of town hall type sessions, where we deal with some areas that a lot of people deal with, and just have conversations and allow people to have conversations about that particular area that could either be impactful on a personal level, impactful on a personal and business level, because many times what we deal with in our minds and what we deal with outside of our business in our minds is still going to impact how well we're able to be effective in our business, in our businesses. And we get kind of tied up with so many ways of thinking, or being feel judged, because of maybe situations that we've experienced, growing up, or whatever the case, may be. And it really can impact how we're able to navigate our business, whether it's loss of a loved one, whether it's what I call, colorism, and things, issues that impact various cultures, and people. I'm sure all of us have certain experiences that we could talk about that will open the room to healing, open the room to conversations, so that people can really ultimately not only empower themselves, but be able to move forward in their businesses. So I'm really passionate about that, because I know how much certain things held me back, even as a professional and an attorney who practiced family law for, 28, 29 years. In that journey, no matter how many degrees you have and all this experiences that you have, there's so many things that can still hold you back in cause insecurities and things like that. So just kind of like for lack of a better analogy, kind of like a town hall to kind of bust those myths that may be holding people back from their personal and business development. You can tell I love to talk, so.
That's interesting. Okay, I like that. Okay, very good. Okay. We're gonna definitely, yeah. Okay, Ida, how would you like us to partner together, all of us, in 2024? What do you see us doing?
Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. The synergy that's happening right now is just off the chain. And like Gwen, I like to, my show is, sometimes I never know what I'm going to be talking about. I'll have a guest, I look at their bio, and we'll go on air, and it's like, I didn't even see that coming. So my whole thing is being able to, like Gwen said, be in town halls and be able to take those conversations and place them in areas where more people can learn and grow from it. That's my whole thing, is being able to empower, inspire, and educate through all of the platforms that I do, and being able to take conversations like this and help somebody. Because at the end of the day, you just don't know, that one little thing that you say can change the whole direction of somebody's life. And the other thing I want to do in 2024, I am so sick of the hate. So what I'm going to be doing in 2024, I'm going to be taking people sending me like a minute clip, a loud noise of kindness. And I'm going to be sprinkling it in through my channels, all of my channels, throughout the whole year 2024. Because I think that hate is too loud. Mm-hmm. And I think we need to make love and kindness louder.
Love that.
Okay. Jennifer, how would you like to see us collaborate in 2024?
Well, the ladies have given out some great ideas. I think the what I will add to the conversation is around those that have podcasts or regular shows, inviting the other ladies to be guests on shows. as there are synergies and the different things that we're talking about. I really like the summit idea. And so that, and then also for those that have newsletters, inviting the ladies to be a guest on your newsletter, or those of us that have blogs, asking people to be a guest on your blog to, if 1 month you're doing a series on something that may be applicable to Pamela, I may reach out to Pamela and say, do you want to do a guest post this month? So those are the ones that I would add to the conversation. As I said, I like everything that everybody has already said.
Excellent. Melanie, do you have any ideas on how you would like us to all collaborate together in 2024?
I think I'd love to continue the idea, as you were mentioning, of town halls, but of either doing some sort of virtual expo where we have a chance to bring in panel discussions around a specific topic or a segment, so that it's varied. It's kind of, each time you'd pop in, you'd find something new. You'd learn something from a different panel on a different topic, and it could be short. I've done this in the past, and we had 20-minute segments. So 20-minute segments, whether it's an individual, whether it's a group of people presenting on an idea, just something somebody can plug into and locate some resources, because we all need the resources or we won't learn to earn, and we won't really create space to grow. Another thing is I host open houses. They're monthly. They're virtual. Anybody can pop in. All good humans are welcome, and it just gives us a chance in 45 minutes to just pop in, share a win, share some news, here's a way I need help. Here's a launch I have coming up. Here's something I need an idea about. I need some support about. I normally, tape them. The ones that I host are like 45 minutes. So it's really short and actionable, kind of fit for anybody's schedule and anybody's time zone. You could pop in for 5 minutes and maybe find an answer on something that you've been stuck on, or an introduction to somebody who's going to help you jump a hurdle or a challenge.
Okay, excellent. Miss Linda, do you have any ideas on how you'd like all of us to collaborate in 2024?
Well, thank you. So all of us have our respective audiences and the people that we work with, but there is somebody in our audience that could use everyone on this panel. And so I would love to see us to do a virtual road show where we show up for each other's audiences over these next 12 months. And then that climaxes as a live summit in the ATL with you, Geraldine.
Okay. Wow.
And that's a way of bringing all the communities together.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. All righty. Wow. Now I'm gonna have to do some real thinking. Okay. Next up. Now, as you know, I'm putting together that list of 200 women on LinkedIn who can help other women grow their businesses. And I want to cross-pollinate my list this year, where it's not just my connections. I want to have your connections. So, do you know 5 women who would be perfect for this list? Because I'm going to roll the list out each month. Well, about 50 each quarter, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but I know I want to have 200 women. But I want, like I said, to have a bit of everyone's audience in my list so we can grow together. Because, like I said, we all have connections and followers in our Rolodex that's perfect for someone else, that are just gathering dust for us, but we know they'd be good for someone else. So I think I might have 5 women from me tomorrow, maybe, just to say, hey, to tag me and say, hey, here's 5 women I want to introduce you to that I think would be perfect for your list. Yeah? Okay. That's my challenge to everyone, to introduce me to 5 women on LinkedIn who, they could be a coach. They could be a lawyer, just someone who, by the time that person is through with them, they'd be making some more money than they would have been able to do by themselves because they couldn't solve that problem. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, ladies, do you have LinkedIn newsletters? You do. Okay. I think we should all plug our LinkedIn newsletters so our audience can come and, you know, read and learn more about us in 2024 because we're all looking for subscribers, aren't we? We got to grow those LinkedIn newsletters. I'm assuming that you guys are doing something with your newsletters every week or at least every other week. No?
I'm quiet
No?
because the newsletter's on the 2024 list.
Okay.
Mine is a monthly.
It's closer to the
Same here.
summer of 2024.
Uh-huh.
Same here, Melanie.
I love my newsletter. You know, I'm going to start doing stuff with my newsletter subscribers because I put out a newsletter last week and it was all about borrowing the audience of your newsletter subscribers. Instead of trying to sell to them, we can also partner with them because a good bit of them are our clients, but they may not be ready for us, but they also complement what we do. And our goal is to grow. So why try to sell to one person when you can partner with one person, get 10 or more clients just by doing something with them with their LinkedIn newsletter to get into their feed and just build a bridge. So I want to see you guys do that in 2024. Reach out to your subscribers and say, hey, let's partner. Maybe I'll let you take over my newsletter. I'll take over yours, kind of a thing. You know, work on that content, make it win-win. And, you know, I think we should do that as well. We should take over each other's newsletters. Come up with a good topic. Mm-hmm.
I have a newsletter. I actually somewhat rebranded it. I call it 4D Shift Chat Back, and what I'm going to be doing for 2024 is with the newsletter is really developing conversations that have to do with a particular topic, and that's why I started calling it Chat Back. So I've posted 10 newsletter editions, and with the rebranding, I'll start posting more newsletters in 2024. But I want to start those conversations because a lot of times with the newsletters, we can provide great information, but with the chat back idea, it's to get people to comment and to maybe ask questions. And yes, it'll be in a newsletter, but the comments would be in the comment section of the newsletter, of the post of the newsletter. And then people, not just myself, but the women here or other subscribers or other people that are on our feeds can respond to the topic and get those conversations going, and so that we can get ourselves growing and get our businesses growing. So I will be doing more with the newsletters as I've rebranded it to the 4D Shift Chat Back.
Okay. Now, what are you ladies doing with your LinkedIn company pages? Mm-hmm.
I hate to say I haven't done anything with my company page, and that's been something that has been bothering me, and I would really like to. That may be a project that we can work on, is helping each other learn how to really use that company page so that we can grow our businesses and grow our audiences and spread the word. That's something that I haven't been using a lot. Linda, do you have anything to give us on that? Off mute. You still on mute?
I live in mute. So I don't know. I have to give that some more thought. But I just think there's so many opportunities for us to do things together in a
Mhm.
virtual space, and then teaching our audiences how to be more flexible in a
Yes.
virtual space can be a
Mhm.
part of that initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
I
are my
think that's a great project. That would be a great project, one that we can take on, really teaching people how to really use that virtual space to the benefit. Because a lot of people talk about it and everybody's charging for it. And a lot of the things that we can do don't take a lot of time. You guys know I love my little technology and stuff like that, and have been using the AI stuff. And I love teaching people different ways they can use AI. And I'm just a hoarder of information and different tools that can be used to help improve our, be more efficient, basically. And I love Gwen's idea about the newsletter. And while she was speaking, I was like, well, we can do virtual newsletters, um, audio, or have a event where Gwen posts her newsletter and we go live and we talk about everything that's in the newsletter and make it like a
Yes.
panel discussion. So every time somebody posts a newsletter, we do a panel discussion on it and really dive deep into the topic so that people really learn and grow. And we also just make sure that we're just not presenting, that we're actually teaching. We tell people, take out your pen and paper or however you need to take a note, or open up this app and we're going to show you how you can use this app. Just 30 minutes of their time, but make it 30 minutes of really good time.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
To have a audio event around our newsletters.
Yeah.
At least once
Nobody
a
else
month,
is doing it.
come together and
Yes,
talk
right.
about what we publish in our newsletters and expand upon it so people will like dive in and really understand it. Oh my God, Pamela, that's a good one.
So it
That's
not
powerful.
only helps them, but it helps us in two ways. It
Yes.
helps us, expand our audience. But because we would be using this format, we'll have to be organized about what our topics are going to be. We'll have to have a calendar. And again, more free advertising, because everybody posts the calendar.
Mhm.
This will be next month's topic. Be ready. And they have a whole list of topics, say for 6 months. And everybody knows what they're posting. Everybody knows what they're doing. So it gives us another opportunity to be more organized and to do it together in a group.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds like the format for the road show. I'm just
The
saying.
road show, yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
building on that road show, and then we can turn that road show into live events. Just saying. Because I like to travel. And anybody in Cuba? I'm going to Cuba in February. So I would love to meet with some women in Cuba and do mini coaching if that's an opportunity. If anybody knows anybody, like, that's another thing that we should always be looking at whenever we travel, is reaching out to our connections to find out if they know people in that area, if they can open up that connection so that we can go and do what we do for free. I mean, it's free to them and it's a write-off for us.
Love that.
Right? And it goes back to us having pictures and opportunities to show that we go out, we speak, and we give away. We are not here to just make profit. We're here to serve. And in serving, we have to, help people. And the more we help people, the more we grow.
I love that.
Love that you define that rich in our name, is because the richness is in relationships and
Yes.
wealth and opportunities.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
wow. Okay.
Right.
Melanie,
Yeah.
do you have something that you want to contribute? Anything else?
I'd love to also invite you, and Pamela, thank you again for popping in for our kickoff on Wednesday. We kicked off Event Alchemy on Michael Roach and I. We were just talking about events. We started out by talking about events, really from the networking perspective. And this week we'll talk about it from an alignment perspective. But if you have a chance, come pop in, or like Pamela was able to, share a link to Misha and Pamela's podcast in the chat.
Yeah.
So we're asking people to come and share their events as part of so we're really not the best kept secret. So everybody's aware kind of what's going on, and you have kind of a placeholder, the equivalent of a save the date that
Yeah.
allows you to reach an audience that you might not normally reach. You know, we were delighted. 20 people RSVP'd, about 15 people showed up, and we just had a cool discussion. So just continuing it from the event perspective, and it's a good place too, as you're saying, your virtual summits or your weekly events. Feel free to pop them in there, and it is on LinkedIn.
Well, I'm going to have to hop on what Melanie said. I showed up and got an opportunity to talk about my event, but more so, I also made, I think, about almost 10 new connections. People were connecting with me right after the event. I have somebody for our podcast already that's willing to speak. The guest speakers were really great. I mean, the information was on point. They really shared really good information that you can take back and use. So spending 30 minutes or so visiting and supporting our sisters helps not only them, but it helps us. I think that that's one of the biggest things that we need to make sure happens. Sometimes you may not have a whole hour. Maybe you only have 15 minutes. Maybe you only have 10 minutes. But if you pop in and all you got is 10 minutes, just imagine the impact that you have on the person who's hosting the event. And if you even speak, because you all have so much good stuff to say, that's going to enrich the audience experience. So I think one of the things that Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich should really, really make a big focus and a commitment to is making sure that we have a calendar of everybody's events and when they come out, and not just the last minute stuff, because last minute really doesn't work for me. I'm going to tell you, because right now I'm still doing my full-time job and doing my business. So I need to have everything on my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, I'm not going to remember. So we need to make sure we send out meeting invites to each other, have a list and let people know in advance and invite them to speak. Invite people to your stage, because we're all trying to grow our businesses. We're all trying to make this thing work. And we want to do it together, because who wants to be rich alone? I'm just saying.
That's the lonely thing. I want to be rich together.
I want to be rich together. I want to have my girlfriends with me when I'm in Fiji, jumping off that little house on the water.
Absolutely.
Right.
We got a few shout outs. Real quickly.
Right.
Hey Yinka, that's my girl.
Yes, Yinka. Yes.
Yes. And who else do we have? Yinka has been Happy New Year. We got her. And LSMB.
Yeah, it's mostly Yinka. Yinka, make sure you connect with us so that we can,
please do.
Be supportive. Yes. We're all on LinkedIn. I don't know if I'm going to put my LinkedIn thing in, and maybe we should all put our LinkedIn addresses in the comments so people can see them.
Yeah, let's do that right now.
Make sure we connect with each other. And hey, if you have a project, look, I'm always open to a project that I can work on with somebody. I love partnering with people, especially people who want to get a quick project done. I have experience in event planning and all my other stuff that I'm doing. So let's partner and grow rich.
Amen, sister.
Yes,
now, let's talk about this yearbook. Now,
yeah.
It will be coming out on the 15th of January. I'm giving my ladies time to finish getting their clues together, because they're going to be embedded into that yearbook. Evergreen clues and tasks that other women can do and come, like I said, twice a month. It'll be the first business game night is going to be January 17th. And that's a Wednesday. We're going to have a Women Partner Wednesdays twice a month. Come together at 6:00 to play these games and network and get to know each other. So we're going to go through that yearbook together. And of course, my ladies who are submitting their clues and everything, you guys get to talk to the audience and to, take them on a journey, which is the purpose of the scavenger hunt, is to educate women about why they need to come to our conferences, hire us to work on their business projects, whatever it is. Because most times people don't know that they need you until you start talking like, wait a minute, I need that product or service, that you can solve a problem. And it's also a way for them to get to know you in a casual setting. So they're not feeling like, oh my God, this person is trying to sell to me. Yes, she is, but she wants to get to know you. And maybe you may not be interested, but you might know somebody else. So by taking part in the games, because you'll be sharing our posts, commenting, you're going to win prizes, which is going to be fun, and you're going to earn points, which will give you access to private networking events in 2024 with us and other ladies who are also looking for partners, because that's what it's all about. I want my events to be about women coming together to discuss how to partner, like we're doing right now. We're talking about partnering, but we're also talking about our businesses. So if a person needs you, they'll reach out and say, hey, I need your product or service. But at the same time, they're like, oh my God, I can partner with her too. So it's like a win-win, which is what you're going to get from us in 2024. It's win-win partnerships. And I am looking for co-marketing partners, cross-marketing partners, cross-promotional partners to get the word out about these business game nights and the yearbook and the list of 200 phenomenal women on LinkedIn who can help you grow your business. So reach out to me on LinkedIn. I am looking to partner, and I have a lot of things going on. My one project that I really want to talk about really fast is I'm going to be doing a boot camp, a co-marketing boot camp for 5 women who are launching a program, a business program in 2024, who want to stand out from the crowd. Everyone's going to be launching a program, but a co-marketing boot camp can help you put together your tribe and also give you an additional tribe with my ladies, also sharing your information and partnering with you. So reach out to me for details on that. Ladies, what do you want to close out with?
I'd like to say this is very, very powerful, what we're doing today. And I believe that it is attracting other entrepreneurs, other coaches to Smart Women Partner and Grow Rich. And it's also an example of how you can collaborate, how you can shift from feeling like everything is a competition when it really should be a collaboration and a partnership. And we are here showing to the world. I mean, we're live on LinkedIn, we're live on Facebook, we're live on all of our different platforms, and we're showing to the world how it's done, and we're empowering each other. So I am just so thankful to be amongst, this and be accepted in this partnership, and to be able to grow and to help others grow. So this is just so powerful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I'm glad to have you. I'm just so grateful that you're part of my LinkedIn village, in that, you stepped up and said, hey, I want to be a sponsor. And I just pulled you on in with my ladies because they are the best.
Yeah.
I really
And
did
welcome,
love.
Gwen. Welcome, Gwen. I look forward to collaborating with you and doing some wonderful things. I love everything you said that you do. It's amazing that we have such powerful women in this group, and we really need to take advantage of it. Malika, you are so right. Yes, collaboration is queen.
Yes,
this is what it's all about. We have to get out there. Don't forget, next Thursday, you guys, we are going to be live again. We want you guys to come and have some conversation with us. Misha and I, let's talk about that shit that you've been running from. We changed the time though. It was a little bit too late for us East Coasters. It's a journey. It is a journey, not
Yes,
a
it
not,
is.
not a
It
race, right? So let's do it. I love all the comments that we're seeing over here. I couldn't put my LinkedIn stuff in there, but I'm Pamela Sharp. So on LinkedIn.
I added you. I got you all, I think.
Great. Thank you, Linda. I'm telling you, my hero. You go, girl. Oh, and Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Let's make
Yes.
2024 the best. Happy New Year. Yes. I'm gonna
Yes,
go make me a
indeed.
matcha latte. That's my drink. So so if we have any time, what is everybody's word for this year? Mine, just off the bat, is going to be all about being obedient to God's word and doing the work that He has put down into me that I need to get done, and stepping out on that courage and doing the darn thing.
Mine is going to be bold. I want to be bolder. I'm through being timid. I'm going after what I want in 2024.
Yes.
With gusto. I'm going to grab women. I've learned you have
Gonna
to grab
hold you
women
accountable.
sometimes and say, come on, let's do this thing together.
Yes, we need to hold everybody accountable to these words we're saying, because words are powerful.
Yes.
What's up, Linda?
So mine is connective energy. It is when one gets blessed, everybody connected to that person gets blessed. And so that's why it's going to be important for ladies to be partnering and combining, because that connective energy is going to be what all 2024 is about.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
in the Bible.
Yes.
That's in the Bible.
The year of we, when women partner to dominate on LinkedIn.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
What about you, Jennifer, Miss Quiet down there? I just said down there because you're on the bottom of my
at the bottom. Yeah, I know. I'm the most introverted introvert that you would know. So
oh my goodness.
That's all right.
Just
Introvert.
know that. I don't have my word yet. I'll have it by the end of January, because I want to make sure that I'm listening to the Holy Spirit instead of just going with what I think it should be.
And just so you know, Geraldine used to be that too.
Yes, I was that person.
You're gonna pull it out.
It took me a long time, and I'm still that person. Right now, I'm good.
We're gonna let it go this year. We gotta let it go. I've been working on mine. I just take on a persona, and that's what brings me out a lot of times. I just take on a persona, and that persona is something that's deep inside of me, because you can't take on something that you aren't. So
thank you. You have to be passionate, and I'm passionate about partnering in LinkedIn. So you get me together with those two conversations, those topics. I'm lively. Without that, nope, I'm that person. By myself, reading or writing.
My word is visualize.
What is it?
Visualize.
Yes.
Visualize. It's so important that we start with visualizing what it is that we are designed or ordained to do.
Yes.
You know, and one of the sayings that divine sayings that God gave to me a couple of years back is shift until you see until you get. You know, a lot of times we hear, you know, that you'll hear you have to see it to believe it. And many times we'll say that's incorrect. But if you see it in your mind, in your spirit, it will help you believe it so that you see it in reality. So mine is visualize. I've got to, and I do use visualization as part of my coaching, but we've got to do more of it, because our minds do not know the difference between what it sees inside and what it sees outside. Our mind, that's why dreams can seem so real. So visualize.
I love that you said that, because I attended Oprah's Color Purple presentation last week. And in it, she had a poet. And one of the things of his poem that grabbed me was that dreams don't come true, dreams are true. And that visualization is how we.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's deep.
Malika says hers is fulfillment. I love that. For I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11. Yes.
All right.
All righty,
Yes.
man.
Yes. Yes. All right. Quiet over there, Melanie and Ida. What's up?
I had to go on, Ida.
I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing.
That's a good word, though.
Yeah, I'm just vibing and taking in all the love and all of the vibrations that I'm
Yes.
receiving right now from all of you. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you
Thank
for what
you.
you have done for me.
Thank you for this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, Melanie, what's that word?
I have two from last year that are carrying over. One is cadence to remind me of the timing, and the other one is kaleidoscope to remember to keep expanding the vision and changing views from other perspectives that other people bring. The new word that I'm adding is resonance. If I don't feel it in my gut, in my feet, if it's not moving me to action, it's a good reminder. It's not necessarily for you.
That's right.
Hmm.
That's
right.
right.
Okay.
The gut is
right.
powerful.
You're welcome, Yinka. God is powerful. I love
Yes,
it.
it is.
All righty.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna get ready and wrap this up, aren't we, ladies? So we can get ready for the ball drop or whatever it is you got going on tonight. And to get back to work, because working on that yearbook, getting those clues and everything together for the scavenger hunt. To reserve your copy of the yearbook. I'm not sure if Ida streamed it across or not.
Okay, let me I did not.
Yeah. The
Shame
yearbook
on
is free. You can reserve your copy because you'll need it throughout 2024 to take part in those game nights and all these other things that we're going to have going on. This yearbook is going to be your guide in 2024 on how to collaborate using LinkedIn.
Okay. I will make sure this shows up in the post for the
Perfect.
yeah, it'll be there.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year. Let's make more money together in 2024. In short, let's rise to the top. No
Mhm.
more solo marketing on LinkedIn or anywhere else. Do it with somebody else. It's more fun.
Yes, it is.
Save costs, save time, save resources that you may not have or whatever. And you can be bigger and better together because that's what we are, right, ladies?
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
Thank
New Year,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.